Someone else who has been watching flooding out in Crescent Beach is Kelly Wiley. She's joining us now to give us an update on what's happening out there. Kelly?
A lot more traffic on the roads now that they've lifted the evacuation orders, but I want to take you down the line and you can see water from the intercoastal has pushed its way past the seawall into people's yards, and earlier it was almost touching the roadways. We saw a lot of deputies out here monitoring that. What we're seeing now is that water is thankfully receding. If you look at this truck right over here, earlier the tires were almost covered in water. So it's a good sign now that the area where that vehicle is now dry. And so again, the water is receding in this area. Great news. Earlier we talked to one of the homeowners who was checking out his 88-year-old grandfather's home. Earlier, before high tide, he said the house was fine. It was looking really great compared to what they thought they were going to get when Hurricane Dorian came in. We checked in with them maybe about an hour ago, and high tide had pushed water, waves of water into their backyard, approaching their home. He and his 5 sons were out trying to set barricades so that water didn't get into the house. We did see it got into their shed, but again, the water's receding, and that's happy news. We're going to take you over here. Like I said, a lot more traffic has been coming through here, and we caught up with a couple of folks. One of them is Robbie. He and his wife have been driving around all day. They're telling me they had a little bit of damage themselves. Robbie, we're coming to you now, and you said you had some damage at your house.
Yes, we had about 2 trees down, about 40 to 50 foot trees right in our backyard, and it was pretty intense. You know, this ain't our first rendezvous about going through hurricanes. The last one he actually experienced was in Matthew in 2015, wasn't? But this one didn't hit us as bad, but it was pretty terrible. What we do is, when a lot of people want to evacuate, we're the kind of people that like to chase storms. Actually, we like the adrenaline about it.
But that's a close call to chase storms. Do you ever think, when you're too deep into it, gosh, I wish we left?
Yes and no. You know, we don't have any kids yet. Nothing against them, just never happened. I'm 39, she's 35. We have 2 dogs. That's the only thing that concerns me. But we're safe. We have all necessary resources to make sure that we're protected.
And earlier we didn't see much damage. We didn't see much in the way of flooding. But once high tide came around, I know you guys were driving around, we saw a lot more of that water pushing its way into people's homes. What did you guys see?
We just came from downtown St. Augustine, and the water surge was actually right into Old Town, right up to St. George Street. It was pretty serious.
Well, we're glad you guys have kept safe, and that we got a dodged bullet with Dorian in this area. Not as bad damage as they thought they were going to get. Thank you for talking with us. So again, the water receding here, people back out on the roads, those evacuation orders lifted. Everything we've been hearing from people all day is that they feel like they've dodged a bullet. And from taking a look around, there's definitely some damage, but not nearly as bad as I think we were expecting. Reporting live in Crescent Beach, Kelly Wiley, Channel 4, the local station.